I welcome you all to MOOC's course entitled Community Engagement and Social Responsibility. We will be discussing Unit 1 titled Community Engagement. Unit 1 is divided into two modules. The first module of Unit 1 focuses on the concept, ethics, and spectrum of community engagement. In the second part of Module 1, we will be studying about the origin of community development and community involvement. In the previous part, we studied about the concept of community and community engagement at large.
The fourth perspective, the very important to define the community, is the individual perspective. We all know that every individual is different from the other. Okay, but they are forming the community by having some common interest, some common behavioral patterns are there. So individuals have basically their own sense of community membership, and which is beyond the definitions of community applied by the researchers and the engagement leaders. Basically what happened, you cannot force anybody to become the part of the particular community or to become the member of the community. Like say, when we are talking about this individual perspective of community, the individual may have a sense of belonging to more than one community. Okay, it's not necessary, like you can understand well with the help of an example. Suppose we talk about the doctors community. You must have heard that the doctors have their own group community also. Their timely they used to organize the parties, the workshops they are conducting, and their almost all the talks are related with their profession itself. So sometimes the doctor itself get bored from these type of the monotonous the discussions every time in their profession, in their community also. So being the individual, they can join some other communities also. Like sometimes they used to join the sports club for their well-being or the physical fitness purpose. You can understand this well with the help of the lawyers, advocate is another example. Okay, they have also their own community also, the community of the advocates, and there they can join the other also. So the individuals can belong more than one community, and in addition to this, the sense of membership change over the time and may affect the participation in the community activity. What it means, it is also not necessary at the same time that the community individual will remain the community member the same for very long duration or permanently. If it is there, it's good, not bad, but generally it doesn't happen because human beings, individuals are more dynamic nature. So maybe possible after some time they can change their community or the group also. Okay, so these are the four perspectives to understand the concept of community. What are the four perspectives we have discussed here? The systems perspective, the social perspective, okay, the virtual perspective and individual perspective. Now we talk about the origin of community development. Now origin of community, how does community development take place? So community development is again as a dynamic relational process that provides communication process, that the contact, engagement and exchange between an organization and the community of social and organizational, which results through the community participation, constituency building and community psychology. Basically, the origin of community development also depends upon that it encompasses the knowledge and expertise and sensitivity required to apply and adapt science to the needs of a community with specific engagement goal. Why? You want to become the part of the particular community. And it combines the engagement strategies with an ethical, reflective and socially sensitive approach to community organization partnership. Why the people would like to join the particular community? If they find it somehow it is useful, it is working for the well-being of the people, or it is very ethical also, it is socially sensitive, then only they will join the particular community. So here, after understanding the basic concept of community, the question comes that the involvement or the community engagement, the people, although who have joined the particular community, how much they are involved, at what level their engagement or their attachment, their cohesiveness is there with that particular community. So community involvement is basically the process by which individuals form long-term relationships for the benefit of the community as a whole and intending to bring about some positive changes through the empowerment. Okay, when you are working together, you want to do something for the well-being of the society. So for that purpose, you'll have to gain some empowerment also, then only you can bring the positive changes in there. Even the community engagement is also assessing the risk and taking action in response to public health emergencies that affect people who live and work in the same geographic region and share similar goals and values. So basically, you must have seen, like this picture is also also showing the same thing, that if there are certain emergencies, so that particular community which comes for the help of the people taking care in their the illness or the diseases they are trying to cure. So community engagement is basically the process of working collaboratively with and through groups of people affiliated by geographic proximity, social and some spatial interest, and the similar solutions and similar situations to address the issues which are affecting the well-being of those people. Now this we can better understand with the help of an example. Suppose like in this picture also you are seeing some villages or some poor, some children are there who are getting the knowledge of computer working, okay, how they can operate on computer, and they are getting the other education subject material also with the help of computer itself. So this is basically what the, like we can take the example of Dayalbagh Educational Institute. The DEI has adopted a village, okay, nearby village for their total upliftment, and for that purpose they are making the arrangement by setting a medical camp where they are providing the medical facilities to the villagers. Also along with that, they are giving the training, education to the children in the various fields, including the education as well as some hobby or the interest classes also there. Okay, so it is basically a powerful vehicle for bringing about environmental and behavioral changes that will improve the health of the community and its members. Okay, so here the meaning of these words, that there, when we are talking about the community engagement, there should be the geographic proximity, a spatial interest or similar situation is there. Okay, if you want to work something for the well-being of the particular society or the group of people or the particular remote area village, so in that case some proximity should be there geographical, so that you can easily reach, you can take the steps, necessary steps, you can arrange the resources for those people so they can also join, and you can also provide them the better education or whatever is possible for their well-being, including the medical assistance which is provided by the Dayalbagh Education Institute to the remote villages. Okay, so this is a way how we are working for the community engagement.
So, in this part, we studied about the origin of community development and community involvement. In the next part, we will study about the various spectrum of community engagement.
Thank you.